Terrible. Ah! What the is he gonna do? Girl, that's what you want to see? That's what you want the public to see? They're the real savages. I'm sorry. They're the real savages. Yes, they are. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. If you're new here, as always, welcome. Welcome to the family. My name is Alfredo. I'm so happy to have you here. We're going to have a great time together because we are going to be watching a film that has been on my must-watch list for a very long time, but I kept putting it off because I don't know if I was ready to watch it, because I know it is deemed to be a very controversial and very disturbing film. But I guess that's what this channel is about. The purpose is to watch films that you've never watched, so I guess it's the perfect time for me to watch it, for me to finally watch it, because it's been on that list for a good while, so I want to scratch it off. But with that being said, we're going to be watching Cannibal Holocaust. Yes, I'm pretty sure for all of you guys that have watched this film, you know what this film's about. I have read a few things about it and why it's controversial. I've also read maybe like a few things about the summary here and there. Granted, I'm still going into it blind because I don't know what's going to happen. But I do know that there were a few scenes that unfortunately involve animal cruelty. So I just want to point that out, that by me watching this film does not mean that I support that or that I condone that type of behavior or that type of executions for film. But I do understand that, I guess, the director, I don't know what they were thinking, why they thought doing scenes like that was the perfect way, and I know they got a lot of flack for it, so that's that. So I in no way condone any of that behavior, whether it's for cinema or for anything. I don't condone it, and I just want to make that clear. I'm just watching the film, and we're gonna go roll with it as the film progresses. Yeah, if you're feeling charitable today, please go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment on this video. If you would like to bless or curse somebody with this face, go ahead and share the video. I would really appreciate it, and I'm sure the people you shared with will appreciate it as well. But yeah, let's jump right into this movie. Ooh, okay. So we're getting straight to it then.
Man is omnipotent. Nothing is impossible for him. 4 youngsters who never came back.
Oh.
But let's have a look at them at the beginning of their incredible adventure.
Faye, are you really not scared?
Not at all. I've been in plenty other dangerous places with them.
And what about you, Alan?
Well, there's only one thing that scares me, and that's marriage. Yeah, provided we come back in one piece. All right. Let's go.
See, it's always the people that go into rural places and think that they can just go in there without a problem.
For us, the difficult doesn't exist, and the impossible takes just a little more time.
We'll be back.
2 months have passed since they were last heard from. Are they still alive? And if so, where are they? Professor Harold Monroe. This will be his first journey into Amazonia.
One thing's for sure, I don't think I would ever visit the Amazon. For what? I know there's some places that I'm just not, there's no need for me to visit. I'm sure it's a beautiful place, a lot of greenery and all of that, but you just never know. You really never know what you're going to find there. You're going to be going into some territory that is unknown for you, and then there you go. Stuck inside forever. Because at some point, you're going into somebody else's home there. And I'm talking about any type of jungle, or island, or caves, anything. What? I mean, what's the point? Why are they going after them?
Basta! Mira lo que carga esto. Un encendedor.
Pobre Oliveira.
Tenía apenas 20 años. Qué lástima. Cuando el curaro te llega la sangre, no hay nada que hacer.
Hello. What do you mean, que lástima? What? You're going inside somebody's... Why are you there attacking these people? Is this supposed to be in Spanish? Because the language is not syncing in syncing with their lips. I can't tell. But if it's in English and Spanish, thankfully I can understand both.
I need your help in organizing this expedition.
How can I refuse? You have been recommended by everybody in our government as well as yours. Only I sure can guarantee that you'll still be breathing when you return.
Oh.
This lighter belonged to Faye Daniels.
Come with me, Professor.
Well, then that's more of a reason why you shouldn't go. If that lighter belonged to somebody that is apparently already missing, why do you want to go?
The lieutenant here was telling me what an excellent guide you are.
You're gonna take all this with you in the jungle?
Yes.
Well, forget it. We're gonna need some weapons, some ammunition, plus some medicine. That's all we need.
Well, that is true. Travel light.
Do we have a chance of finding them alive?
The only thing I know is we're gonna risk our lives to save those fuckers. Bizazi! Bizazi!
Did you see this? Looks like the sacred scar of a Terry.
That's what it is. He's the son of a shaman, and he's been consecrated to the spirit of the jaguar.
How are you going to go into their homes, attack them, and then treat them like that? What is the purpose? I want to understand what the purpose was. I understand the purpose of the expedition is that they want to go, for some reason, inside and just see something. I don't know. But what was the purpose of these soldiers going in there and blasting them off? Like, or is it because they're looking for the people that have disappeared?
Yes.
You can't afford to waste your strength helping that savage.
I would beg to differ that the fact that the savages here are the people that are going into their homes. Like, if I'm going into somebody else's home and causing chaos, technically I would be the savage by doing so. Am I wrong?
Leeches. Leave that shit alone.
Well, if he can't do it by himself when there's the three of us here, why can't we help?
Try it again, Professor.
This guy's all hate. As soon as you don't look, he'll slit your throat.
Yes, because of how you're treating him and his home. Am I rooting for what's supposed to be the bad people again? There's jaguars in the Amazonian jungle? Maybe so. See, I'm not good with geology either way. Or the wildlife. That's why I stay my ass home. Ooh!
I recognize these teeth. This is Filippo Caña. He knew the jungle as well as I do. I wonder what was his mistake. It's for our Yakumo friend. With a little bit of this stuff in him, he will forget all about trying to run away tonight.
No, that's abuse. That is abuse. See, this is why they killed him. This... Did you...
No, I swear, that looks like a ritualistic punishment for adultery.
Just sit back and enjoy the show. Because afterwards, he's going to take us to the village.
I know you fucking lying.
Don't be a fool. Come on, Professor. That punishment is considered a divine commandment. If he had not killed her, the tribe would have killed him. Here he comes. Follow him. They're coming.
Where? I don't see a thing.
Let's send out our ambassador. Ándale, Miguel. Buena suerte, Miguel.
Suerte una mierda.
What is he gonna do? Miguel, what are you doing? Well, he better watch out because he might be the next one with that mud pie inside his fucking ass. Well, I mean, Miguel, you're looking good, but... Oh!
Wait. If Miguel pulls this off, I swear I'll buy him a bottle of whiskey.
Look, if Miguel pulls this off, you might as well fucking suck him off, because what the fuck? He's risking himself right there.
They're gonna show themselves now.
the hell are you going? They're going to lead you right into an ambush.
No, this is a good sign, Professor. And they want us to follow them to the village.
Follow them?
Yeah, to return the prisoner and to talk.
I think they want us for dinner tonight.
Yes, especially Miguel. Miguel has a nice thick worm there that they can chum on.
You are absolutely right.
Miguel, why'd you put your clothes back on? You could have fit in more. Well, not really, because Miguel was the only naked one. Well, okay, never mind.
Cheers, Professor. Now have the rare honor.
What is that? Look. No. You couldn't pay me $1 billion for me to go in there and try. No. I belong here in the city, in the hood, and that's where I shall remain. The fuck? Do I look like somebody that would do that? No, right? No. And I hope you wouldn't do that either. Because, come on, we wouldn't survive there. No.
Up there, Shamatari trying to flush the prey.
Are those two different tribes? Because they look different from the other ones.
Despite the fact that our intervention saved them from the Shamatari, the tree people, although they welcomed us into their territory, continue to behave strangely towards us, with a mixture of fear and distrust.
Well, yeah, of course.
Except for the wristwatch they gave us as a token of their gratitude to an ally. An ally they continued to fear and mistrust. So I decided to try an experiment in psychology. To strip myself completely. To become like them. Naked and unfettered as Adam.
I mean, I don't have that type of confidence to be naked like that. I'm sorry. Ah! Not them grabbing. I know you're lying. Hey, I don't blame them. He's got a lot to grab right there. Now what? Oh. Okay, so that's exactly what was going through my mind. So the 4 people that we saw initially, that's who we're looking for right now. So all we saw from them was just them embarking in that expedition, but we never really ever saw them actually going through these places. So we're just looking for them, right? I thought it was different. I honestly thought it was gonna be just a documentary about following those 4 people discovering this world per se. Never about finding them or figuring out what happened to them. Kid, you better... Ah! Hello? He better not fuck this up. But it's so interesting how they wear like this white painting on them, while the other people were wearing like a black painting on them. I think that's what differentiates them from different tribes, right? Look, I don't pretend to know much about this. I'm just seeing what... Who the fuck is that? Damn, are those compasses?
We would like to remind you that Wednesday at 9 p.m. here on Pantheon, we'll be presenting part 1 of The Green Inferno, the dramatic film testimony of an extraordinary adventure that took its protagonists all the way back to the Stone Age.
As an eyewitness, as well as a scientist, you would be the most...
Yes, but before I make any decision on this, I'd like to review all the film material. As yet, we've seen none of it.
I can assure you that they knew exactly what they wanted.
But meanwhile, they're all dead, aren't they?
Which is exactly why we have to let the public know the truth.
Oh, okay, so they're back? So he's back from over there. So I guess that was part one of looking for the missing ones, and I guess that's how they found the footage. I guess this second part is gonna be us looking at the footage that those four filmed, right?
That is correct.
So this is what they do. These four people, this is the type of filmography that they have. Okay, so I guess I'm not too shocked of the fact that they would risk themselves for that, because they already been risking themselves for making this documentaries. I don't think I would have the stomach for it. Well, I guess after doing it too many times, and I guess you would, but I personally don't have that. Don't have that courage in me. I barely have the courage to film myself, let alone film this. No.
Shall I go ahead?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, should we?
Look at this bit they shot before leaving.
Yeah, and we're coming back anyway. We got Felipe, our guide. Come on. Come on.
Okay, so we're back to that. Got it. But given the fact that this other guy could go in and in a way gain their trust by doing what X, Y, Z, that makes me think that these four people did something that was the opposite and quite frankly aggravated the tribes people.
This first segment is silent. Evidently, they didn't always use their mics, though they were attached right to the camera, just above the lens, like a gun barrel.
We've been walking for 6 days in this marvelous inferno. Today is...
Damn, they've been walking for 6 days? What are they gonna do? Leave the turtle alone. What was the reason? Like, even they look like they're not even happy doing it. Like, what was the reason for them to do that? Look, if this is how they were, so carelessly throughout their whole expedition, then I guess I'm not surprised at the fact that they ended up how they ended up. Dead. Okay, that's nasty. Yeah, I don't really need to see more of that. Oh, hell no. I hate spiders. You better take this damn spider away from me instead of freaking getting a perfect shot.
God, my leg!
Oh!
Come here! You're still shooting? Yeah! Do it now! I'm getting it all! Do it! Come on!
Was that necessary? Well, clearly they don't really give a fuck about doing that because they freaking gutted the poor turtle.
Felipe was a great buddy and a top-notch guy.
Even if you wanted to be truthful to the audience that's going to view this, the audience doesn't really need to see all of this.
You know this is gonna make us famous.
Yeah, you think so, huh? How famous?
Real famous and real rich.
Yeah?
Famous enough to the point that you won't even see that fame anymore.
Hey, look, there's a caiman! Get out of the water!
No, forget about me. Film it! Film it! Quick, come on! I got it! Give me the gun! No, wait! I know what I'm doing!
But what is he going to do?
This way, that buck will go slow enough to take us right to the village.
Well, what do you think, Professor?
Now I'm beginning to understand why they greeted us with such hostility.
You think this is bad? This is nothing. Alan did much worse. Just watch.
Okay, so then my point is, then that proves my point at the fact that they were assholes when they got in there and they went in there the wrong way. So they forced themselves in there as opposed to gaining their trust so they can really understand the world that they live in. They just wanted to go in, typical humans. You want to go inside there and think that you're the shit, and then shit comes back to bite you. Leave it alone. What is the point? What is the point of you?
Things like this happen all the time in the jungle. It's survival of the fittest.
Yeah, they do it, not you. They do it without freaking guns. They do it in their own way. Look, I know that I know that in some tribes there's like this spiritual connection between the food that they eat or the animals that they eat when they unfortunately kill them. These assholes, they're not doing that. There is no spiritual connection here. They're just going in there thinking that they can do whatever they want. And all of a sudden they're like, oh no, we're doing the same thing as they are. No, you're not. You're going in there with guns and terrorizing these people's home. You know what? No. These people have deserved what they got. And I'm talking about these filmmakers. They deserve what they got. Ah! And they're burning their homes. Okay, you know what? Fuck them. They can go to hell. The only truth that the public will know is the fact that they deserve what they got. The public's gonna see like, bitch, these people went into these people's homes and they started causing all of this? Nah, they deserve to die. No more sympathy.
Harriet!
Of course, causing chaos and suffering towards people will turn them on. Oh, and you're doing that in front of them? See, they had no respect. They had no fucking respect for them. See, I have no sympathy for them anymore. No. I knew it though. In my mind and in here, I felt that they were the actual problem here.
You must admit it's exceptional footage. I didn't expect such...
No, of course not, girl. What the fuck?
I mean, what's exceptional about a primitive tribe like the Yakumo being terrorized and forced into doing something they don't normally do?
Exactly.
Today, people want sensationalism. The more you get their senses, the happier...
Okay, girl. Then you should have gone to that expedition then, if you really wanted that. No, bitch. What the fuck?
You know, did you ever think of the Yakumo point of view, that we might be the ones who are savages?
Well, I never thought of it that way, but it's an interesting...
Didn't I just say that? Didn't I say that? That eventually we become the savages going into other people's homes, terrorizing them.
What would happen if somebody came into your house when you were hungry and took the little bit of food you had in the refrigerator and threw it down the toilet? Would you behave in a civilized way?
Hello, girl.
We have succeeded in establishing,
You know
shall we
what?
say, diplomatic relations with the Yakumas. But what are we for them? These are people who have never seen a white man before or heard the sound of a gun.
Shit, they don't want to fucking see another white man if they act like this.
You're about to witness an ancient ritual never before seen by civilized man. The tribe is a primitive social unit, bound together by the basic needs of survival.
How come they couldn't do this documentary without the need to destroy stuff? Ooh, I don't think I want to see that. Ooh! Wait. I'm not rooting for anyone here because I'm not gonna pretend to understand how they go about their days, but this is unhinged on every level, both ways.
This so-called documentary footage is offensive, it is dishonest, and above all, it is inhuman. I refuse to have anything to do with this material.
Look, Professor, we are talking about the most sensational documentary to come along in years. And you want us just to shelve it, to forget about it, as if it had never been found? Is that what you want?
Yes. Yes. That is precisely what I want.
That, and tell the public the reason why you guys are shelving it.
We're somewhere in the middle of this green inferno where no civilized man has ever been before.
Well, no civilized man should ever be there if they're not going to behave appropriately.
But so far, we've seen no sign yet of the tree people, the Yanomamos. Good? We're beginning to wonder if they really exist or if they're just a legend.
Well, they exist, all right.
finally found the Yanomamos, the tree people. But we're gonna have to be very careful because these people are known for their cruelty. Oh, we got this little monkey. Ah, you go first. Okay. Oh, jump.
Terrible. Ah! What the fuck is he gonna do?
Jack, what do you want to use it for? A porno film, stupid.
That's right.
Girl, that's what you want to see? That's what you want the public to see? What the fuck is wrong with them? They're the real savages. I'm sorry. They're the real savages. Yes, they are.
Death to all of them.
All right. Move in tight. Tight. Oh, come in for a close-up and then gradually.
Watch it, Alan. I'm shooting. Oh, good Lord. It's unbelievable. It's
What an asshole. He loves that. They all love this.
With the almost profound respect these primitives have for...
Some respect that you fucking lack. I don't like these people at all.
Keep rolling. We're gonna get an Oscar for this.
The least you're gonna get is a fucking raspberry for terrible documentary. The fuck is this? No, fool. Oh! I mean, I can't say that I'm upset that he got that chopped off because he fucking abused it. He should have gotten that chopped off after what he fucking did. Everybody should get it chopped off after what they did. See, I feel like I'm not even providing any comedic relief to this because even I'm shocked. I am shook. Shook-eth of all of this. I'm more shocked not at the fact of how they're responding to how they are terrorizing them, but how they feel the need and how they thought they were so free to go in somebody's place and then cause all of this. I don't need the visuals, but they certainly fucking deserve it. I'm sorry. Yes, girl. That's exactly what that footage has. Just as I always say, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Look, I hate that she's going through this, but the other girl did not deserve that either. Just because your little horny ass friends wanted to do that. Like, what? No. I'm sorry. Nobody should ever go through it. And they knew that this particular tribe was kind of barbaric in the way that they do things. What made them think that if they were to fool around and do something stupid, they would not get this kind of treatment? I'm more frustrated at the fact that they thought they can get away with this.
I want this material burned.
So, and the fact that they would release it without even seeing it? Girl, that's not how it works.
I wonder who the real cannibals are.
That was a very important question. I wonder who the actual cannibals were. This was, you know what? I don't really have much to say. I understand why it was disturbing and why it's controversial, for sure. 1,000%. I definitely understand it. But look, everybody's behavior in this film was just not it. It was not it at all. No. From the executives, from the movie executives, to the freaking filmmakers, to everybody. The only one that I do have a little bit more compassion for was the actual guy that went, the first guy, this guy that didn't want to release the footage. He's the only one that had any common sense here. Anyways, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. I don't think anybody would enjoy watching this at all. But I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. I'm going to try my best to edit this film well. But overall, I feel like there is a moral of the story here. Unfortunately, it's really engraved in a lot of imagery that it's very heavy. But there's definitely a story here of morality when it comes to people that go in places and act a fool. Stop. Okay. That's enough for me. Go out there, have a fantastic day, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.